Hello loves and welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelique if you are new here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little hair tutorial on how I do my naturally curly and wavy hair, but with hair extensions. Now this is the same exact routine I would use whether I had my Hairdreams hair extensions in or not. So if you don't have hair extensions in, this routine is still relevant. So a couple months ago I shared with you guys a video about my hair care routine and what products I use to keep my hair healthy. So this video is going to basically continue where that one left off. So if you are interested in seeing what like hair masks and shampoos I use to keep my hair healthy, then check out that video. But if you would like to see what products I use to define my natural wave, then continue watching. And we're gonna go jump in the shower now because I've been waiting to so I could film this video, and yeah, I need to show you guys how to do my hair, so it's time to shower. Alrighty, so after I have showered and have done all of my hair masks, I wrap my hair up into a microfiber towel and let that sit for about 10 minutes. Hair extensions like to hold a lot of water, so I let the towel absorb most of the water while I do my skincare routine. So as you can tell, I am showered and I have the products here, and let's jump right into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is undo the towel, and I don't know if you noticed how I wrapped the towel when I was putting it on. I don't like to twist my hair up into the ends. I just basically roll it up and then twist the towel around it. Basically, I just want to protect the extensions and I don't want anything to pull, so I just try to do it as gently as possible, and I have found by not wrapping it into the end makes it so much easier and I don't notice it pulling on my hair. So just a little tip there. So now that the towel is out, I'm just going to brush my hair with my wet brush. I just want to detangle the extensions, and when I don't have extensions, I actually don't brush my hair after I take out the towel. I just normally shake it out and it just kind of detangles on its own. But when I have extensions in, I just want to make sure I keep it really detangled and as smooth as possible. And the wet brush is awesome because it doesn't pull at the extensions, it just kind of glides over them, so I never feel them getting pulled. And then once I brush my hair, I normally feel like excess water at the ends, so just take your microfiber towel again and just kind of squeeze the excess water out. So the first product that I'm going to apply is this Davines Oil all-in-one milk, and this product acts as like a detangler, a heat protectant. There's just a lot of great things going on. It's even moisturizing and hydrating, so it seriously works wonders with extensions. Now some people don't spray product at their roots. I totally understand, but I try to get as much moisture in as possible, so I personally spray it all over and never have a problem with getting oily. But just listen to your hair and only spray it where your hair needs it. Office is gonna smell like a hair salon. Oh, and this also controls frizz, which is what I think I really noticed the most, is that it really helps my hair just look more smooth and helps my hair blend with the extensions. So this is a miracle product. The second product we are going to apply is the Davines, what is the name of it? Ollie, quiet back there. The second product that I am going to apply is the Davines Curl Moisturizing Mousse. Now, one of my favorite things about this mousse is it isn't a crunchy mousse. It is definitely more of a hydrating mousse, so it definitely just defines the curls, not as much like leaves it like a crunchy, scrunched look. So it definitely gives it like a soft curl look. So I'm going to focus this more at like my roots and on my hair, and then just lightly run it through the extensions at the end, but I want to get my hair mainly first. And the reason why I'm focusing this more on my natural hair rather than the extensions is the extensions really don't need much more definition, and they actually don't need much help curling. So I'm trying to make sure my hair gets most of the mousse in it. And then just lightly run the rest of it through the extensions. Just basically the excess product that's on my hands. Activating the curls kind of by scrunching, just lightly giving it permission to curl. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I notice it helps. Look how cute Ollie is back there. He got a haircut. Anyways, the third step is to apply the Wave Spray, and this product is amazing. When I travel, I try to travel with like the least amount of products just so my bag isn't heavy. So I normally leave my big can of mousse at home, and I just bring this little travel size with me, and it is awesome. This Wave Spray works wonders. Like, I used this the whole time in Italy, and I would literally spray it, walk out the door, and call it good. Now, when I got my extensions, the girls at Domino highly recommended using this because there is no alcohol in it. So it's really safe to use on your hair, and even more safe to use on the extensions because you don't want to use anything with alcohol that will dry it out, or at least try to minimize your use of alcohol, and this doesn't have it in there. So this is really, really nice to use. And because I've already put in the mousse, I'm just going to spray this more on my hair just to make sure it's defined and good to go. And then the last product I'm going to apply is the Davines Oil, and this product Smells so freaking amazing. And my favorite part about this oil is my hair just absorbs it and sucks in all the moisture, and the oil doesn't just sit on top of my hair. Because there's some oils where I'm like, it just kind of looks like it's sitting on top. No, my hair absorbs this. Like literally I could apply this 5 times a day and my hair would still not be oily, but it would be super, super moisturized. So anyways, going to put some of this in. You also might be asking why I put the oil in last. Honestly, it's personal preference. I feel like the oil just like seals in everything that I've just done and just kind of gives that like final step to all the products and seals it all in, but it's just personal preference. You can put in oil whenever you feel like it. I just have noticed this is the way that my hair likes it and the way that it responds best to all these products. So I put the oil in last. Just like to seal it all in. So that is pretty much all the products. I do have one last final step, but literally all I do now is let it air dry for about like an hour or so. With the extensions, it takes a little bit longer to dry, so literally I will just plan my day around washing my hair, and I'll do laundry, I will do my makeup, and I'll do any other like house chores like emails, and I just let my hair air dry. So I will be back in 1 second. I am still waiting on my hair to dry, so I thought in the meantime I would answer some of the questions that you guys had sent me on Instagram because I said I was doing this video. I thought while I'm waiting for my hair to dry, we're gonna do this. So the first question is, how is your hair without curly products? The same. It just is a lot frizzier without the products in, because anytime you have products, it will help it look more defined and more presentable, but still very wavy and curly. What is your favorite product for curl definition? This is tricky. I go back and forth all the time. I would probably say a mousse. I feel like whenever I use a mousse, it definitely defines the curls a little bit more, but that's just my experience. How do you manage second day curly hair? Mine always seems to get messed up overnight. So with the extensions, I honestly just put my hair into low braids and I wake up and shake it out and it looks like a natural wave again. And then when I don't have my extensions in, I just reactivate the curl the next day with something like the wave spray. Yes, how do you stop the frizz? Mine gets crazy frizzy all the time when I leave it natural. Something like this oil will help a ton, and not touching your hair. When you touch your hair a ton, which you tend to do when you have like naturally wavy or curly hair because you're always like moving it around or fixing it, but the less you touch it, the less frizzy it gets because the curls will stay more defined. Do you use any products that hold the curls? If so, which ones? All of these that I use in the video is what I use. So as you can see, we are almost dry here. With extensions, it does stay pretty damp under there for quite some time. Like I will be lucky if my hair is like fully dry before I go to bed, but my hair is almost dry. So we can finish this tutorial. So just to finish off, I like to add just like 1 or 2 more pumps of the Davines oil, and that's just my preference. Again, my hair drinks up this oil, so I try to get as much oil in there as possible without it getting greasy, of course. I just think this really helps blending my natural hair with the extensions because it's adding moisture to my ends, which helps them blend together. And some people may not be able to handle this much oil. I just know my hair can like literally drink it up. And then the final step I do to like fully finish off my hair is spray in some Davines medium spray, which is just like a light hairspray. And I honestly like to spray it on my hair and not as much the extensions because there is a little bit of alcohol in here, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check. So yes, there is a little bit of alcohol in here, so I like to focus it more on my hair and not as much the extensions because the extensions really don't need any hold per se. It's just more so for my hair to like finish it off and make sure I get the body I want. So when I have extensions in my hair and I wear my hair naturally curly, I don't use any heat on it. If you watched my previous naturally curly hair tutorial, you know I use a diffuser on my hair to get body at the root, and it's normally my finishing touch to get like that really big natural wavy hair look. But with the extensions in my hair, I actually don't need that step because there is length, the extensions are much curlier, so I'm not as much in need of the body at the roots. I can just let it all air dry and it all blends really well, which is why I think this is one of the reasons that my hair has gotten a lot healthier with the extensions in, because I really don't use heat on my hair at all. I think in the last 5 months that I've had my Hairdreams hair extensions in, I've only done my hair, like straightened or curled it, maybe 4 times, maybe 5. 4 or 5 times, like that is nothing. So I literally have let my hair air dry for months, which is awesome. So I've noticed a huge difference in the health, in the length, and the feel, the texture. Just so impressed with how the extensions dry. Like you guys saw, I haven't done anything. I've literally just let it air dry. I honestly think the extensions curl the same or if not better than my own hair. Just like my little tidbit about these extensions. And that is it. I just put in those few products, I let my hair air dry, and this is the result. I noticed a huge difference when I switched to products that were better suited for my hair. I've just noticed that it is a lot healthier and not as dry, so these products work amazing and wonders on my hair. So if you kind of have the same texture, the same hair type, I highly recommend these products. Trial and error. Products are just trial and error. Well, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing how I do my naturally curly hair with extensions. So it's a little bit of an updated tutorial from the last one. But again, this product routine will work on your hair whether you have extensions or not. So it's not just for extensions, but I did want to show you guys how I do it with extensions so you guys can see how it dried. So if you have any wave at all, I recommend messing around with it. Try different products, try a diffuser, try letting it air dry. Just try different things till you figure out what works for your hair. That's what I did, and it takes some time and it's trial and error. Like the products that I used in my last video are different than the products that I use now. So just try and figure out what works for you. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you guys have any tips or tricks, please comment down below. I am all ears. Like I said, I'm always trying new things to find out what works best for me. So please share down in the comments below. But that is it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!